Hello my lovelies, it is me, Scotia Corley, back again with another autism video. Now, I made a poll about a week ago, at least, if I should give my personal opinions about being told things that people might have told autism in which you shouldn't. And a lot of you wanted this. So, I'm going to read what these people have commented at yes, and give my personal opinion. And the people who originally did this video are BBC3. And I'm going to get started right away. And I made this first comment in my second video, which is, you don't look autistic. Now, I get told I don't look autistic a lot. And I know for somebody with autism, if they're told that, they'd be kind of offended. And I can understand that. But with me, I personally don't feel offended. I don't feel upset. Because I know I don't look autistic, but I am autistic, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you can't judge a book by its cover, so looks doesn't mean everything, so just don't say it. Let's just say that. So then the next one is, what's your special ability? Autism doesn't really have a special ability. I mean, we're just human, I guess. I mean, I have a special talent in music and stuff, and maybe even if I didn't have my autism, I probably still would have been musical in a way, but I probably wouldn't have been as musical as I am, because, you know, I can read music, I play a lot of instruments, I sing, I dance, I know rhythms. I'm a genius in music and stuff, so, but I'm not a superhero, so, like, I don't know, I ain't superhuman. This one kind of questions me. Everyone is a little autistic. No, just no. Everyone is not a little autistic. You're either full-blown autistic or you're not autistic. There's not really an in-between. You may somewhat act like how an autism person can be, but really you're probably just bullying them or teasing them or something like that. Like, if you see somebody, like, flapping their hands or spinning in a circle, or they rock back and forth, that's kind of a comfort for an autism person, but for somebody else to do that, that's just being stupid. I totally disagree that everybody is autistic, in a way. Just, no. Don't even think about saying you're autistic when really you're not. Like, if you know what autism is, then good, but, like, if you don't know what autism is, and you try to, like, imitate an autistic person, or tease someone with autism, that's not right, no. Just don't. Autistic people can't feel empathy. Screw you! I have feelings. I have feelings all the time. But sometimes I can't feel for other people. I can only feel for myself. I mean, I can feel bad for a person, and I can understand what they're going through and something like that, but there are other situations where I don't feel as bad as I possibly should. Like, here's an example. When my cat died, I was completely heartbroken because it was my cat that I've had for like half of my life at the time. And then about a month or two later, my stepmom's friend, or my father told me that my stepmom's friend's dog died, and I felt sorry, but I just wasn't upset because I didn't have a connection with the dog. That's simple. I felt bad, and I said I'm sorry for the loss, but I just don't feel that sad like I did with Annabelle. That was my cat's name. And they're like, no, I understand that. We totally get it. But yeah, I mean, there are times where I mean, there are some people that can't really imagine themselves in somebody else's shoes, but, I mean, I have feelings. I show my feelings all the time, so, ugh. I hate this one. You could be normal if you tried. No. No one is normal. Normal is boring as crap. It's boring. Nobody's normal. Like, we're all unique in our own ways. So don't say that us autistic people could be normal. And, like, I've never been bullied in school, but I didn't feel like a completely normal kid either until, like, roughly when I was in high school, I guess, because I was in a small classroom for, like, a couple classes, and then 8th grade it stopped. So, like, in 8th grade, I felt, I'm like a normal kid, going to, like, legit classes. But I'm not exactly normal. Now, I may feel like a normal kid going into normal classes, but I'm not normal because I'm who I am. I'm autistic. I'm different. I'm out of the box, if you want to say it like that. But it's okay to be different. And autistic people are completely different from everybody else in society. So, like, if you tell an autistic person to be normal, that's not going to end well. And I'm pretty sure that somebody else is going to stand up for that person and be like, hey, you ain't normal either. If it's okay for this person to be different, then let them be different. They're not like us. So, yeah. How would you describe autism? Well, if you haven't watched my very first video that I made, it'd probably be about that, I show my autism kind of differently, I guess. Like, I have it, but I don't show it as much because I'm considered high functioning. It's just different from everybody, like, I have issues with socializing, or it's like, honestly, autism's just something that you can't really describe. It's like one of those things that it's totally indescribable. Like, there's not just one thing you can say about autism, or there's not one way you could describe it. There's many different ways to describe autism. So, I'd say it's indescribable. And I'm gonna have fun with this one. What's the best thing about being autistic? Just being yourself. I mean, I love being myself. I'm funny, I'm goofy, I'm silly, I can be very energetic. I'm a giant nerd, as everybody can clearly see on my wall, and I am a cosplayer, as you can see as well. Musician, I mean, autism in a way kind of expresses yourself, and honestly, I don't even think I'd change a thing. And I'm glad that autism doesn't really have a cure. But even if, like, somebody was like, hey, I can cure your autism, would you like to be a part of our study and, like, get your autism cured? I'd probably be like, no. Why would I want to get my autism cured? Then I'm probably just going to be a boring-ass person, or be very different than how I was before, and I don't know if people would like that. I mean, my own boyfriend loves the fact that I'm autistic. Like, he doesn't see it as a bad thing. And honestly, that makes me so happy that I'm loved for being autistic, and I'm pretty sure that even if I wasn't autistic, I'd still be loved. But me being autistic has given me so much in life, and I'm very happy about being it. So, I hope you guys liked this video. I'll try to post more of these soon in the future. I promise. So if you guys have any questions for me, or you would like some advice on anything, leave them down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button and hit the shiny red subscribe button if you haven't already for more crazy content. And I will see you lovelies in the next video. Sayonara!